what more could you expect from me than yet another video where I try to change everything about my life yet again? Good morning. Happy Saturday. I believe it's Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday. One of the things that I am most grateful for about my life, and something that I never take for granted, is having the flexibility to kind of live a different day every day, have a different schedule every day. There are a magnitude of people out there that thrive on having a routine, having a structure, having a similarity every day throughout the day. I am not one of those people. But unfortunately, in my tendency to not have a routine, something that always gets neglected that I really, really wanted to work on this year was having any sort of standard for physical health. Nothing says health and wellness like eggs, which are not dairy, in case any of you are wondering. Isn't it beautiful? One of the rare times that the spinach makes it out of the fridge. Don't ever ask me to cook anything for you because this is quite literally the extent of my knowledge. Something that I've always struggled with, like dating back to elementary school, like 10-year-old me has always been overly consumed. I would say less about my weight, but more so the way that my body looks and the way that other people are perceiving my physical body. Gorgeous. Instead of, I don't know, moving every 5 days, partying, binge drinking, getting involved with questionable men. I gotta find new ways to deal, you know? Oh no, anxiety creeps up on me. Over the course of the past season, I really wanted to push myself to be the most physically healthy bitch that I could possibly be. My friends say, get out of your comfort zone, it's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home. Here's like a little, sorry, hold on, you need a little quick bath. Basically what I wanted to do for experimentational purposes, you all know, 7 years of undergrad. I am a amazing researcher. I wanted to document my 30 days of being fully committed into getting my mind and my body into tip-top physical and mental shape. So my daily outline: step 1, 10,000 steps a day. Step 2, gallon of water every single day. Step 3, 6 workouts every single week with my trainer, V. Step 4, no meat and no dairy. Okay, sorry, I forgot to add one. Number 5, no alcohol. Tribute to all of the beautiful, wonderful people on YouTube that think that for some reason I'm a raging alcoholic, which I don't exactly understand, but if you were worried that I'm a raging alcoholic, here's 30 days of me not having a single drop of alcohol, okay? And most importantly, before we get started, I just wanted to also preface by saying that this is my personal journey. I'm not a doctor. Should you be taking medical advice from me? No. Should you be taking health advice from me? No. Should you be taking nutritional advice from me? Absolutely not. This is just what I am doing through trial and error, what I am finding works for me. So, do not, under any circumstance, take this as legitimate or professional advice. I'm going to jump back to about a month and a half ago when I started all of this. I thought I was going to be more confident doing this, and now I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and I'm like, question mark, question mark, question mark. There's an audience. I'm showing everyone what I look like before I go on my fitness transformational journey. July 13th, this is what I look like. That is me flexing. But if I don't flex, I kind of have like a little pooch. This is like so high-waisted that if I rolled these down, it's like a completely different story. Different person than this. I bought this pair of jeans this time last year. I haven't tried them on in a while, but I'm under the impression that they don't fit at all. So I'm gonna try them on for you today, and then 30 days from now, I'll try them on again and we'll see if that makes a difference. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It is so bad. These jeans, as they are currently, do not go over the hills and the valleys. Well, this is where we are on July 13th. I wouldn't say I'm killing it by any stretch, but I'm getting a little closer. All right, now that humiliation is over, while I'm on my way to my first workout, I need to introduce you to my friend V. So V is a SoulCycle instructor and a trainer here in Denver who is basically the only person who has ever made working out feel somewhat enjoyable for me. So I have finessed my way into her life because she just radiates the confidence that I wish I had literally 1/1,000,000th of the fraction of. 3, yes, 2, and for some reason she agreed to help me. So we are going to get started. I'm here with the beautiful, wonderful, amazing V, who I'm obsessed with. I met you, what, like maybe over a year ago?
Yeah.
I found V, been going to her SoulCycle classes forever, and then I was like, I really want to do something with you. Yeah, I'm just not feeling my greatest.
Well, I mean, let's just talk about what we've talked about already, fucking COVID. Did we have it at the same time?
Yes, we had COVID at the same time for the first time, like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
It was awful. I was shocked. Like when I looked at the test and it finally said positive, I was like, no. It's just really hard out there, you know? Coming out of that and like feeling good and healthy again and just like, you know, ready is like its own issue.
I had a really good momentum going once upon a time, and I feel like that momentum stopped and it hasn't ever started again. And it's like, to get an object back in motion, you have to be in motion.
It's what rule is that?
I think Newton.
Yeah. I was like, wait, I've heard that before.
I kind of just want to get back into a good headspace.
Yeah.
And I think the main thing that I struggle with post everything that's happened in the past 3 years is like confidence. I'm kind of starting this and I don't know exactly what my goal is. Because before, when I would do workout programs or trainers or anything like that, I'd be like, I want to lose 25 pounds by 2 weeks from now. And that's how I want to be. But now I'm like, okay, that's a little too far of a reach.
What I always like to say to anybody that I'm working with personally, like in a class setting, like whatever, it truly all starts from feeling good and like being happy with what you're doing. In the exercising realm, 1000%, because if you fucking hate how you're working out, you're not going to commit to it. You're not going to do it for longer than like 2 weeks, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So it has to be like you find something that works for your body, that you feel good doing, that you get excited to go to, if it's like a certain class, if it's like working out with a certain group of people. And then I think everything just kind of falls into place, because once like you start to like emotionally and mentally feel better, then the physical part just comes with it, and it almost becomes just like a bonus, you know what I mean? And then it's just like you're not even thinking about it. All of a sudden you've built this routine and you've built this lifestyle, and it's like making things feel better for you. We're still gonna have you do soul. I'm thinking like twice a week. I think we should work out together twice a week, which is going to include weights, Pilates stuff. I'm really, really big into core building. When we work out, it's like very dynamic. It's like everything's moving. It's like, it serves a purpose. Whoa. And lower. Yeah, so good. And just start to drop your hips down and back into a squat. Yes. Dig into your heels, squeeze your ass, go up an inch, down an inch. Woo! I know. Yeah. The 5th day, I think it should be you switching it up, like something new. Like we talked about Rumble, which is like boxing. So we talked about how important it is to have a rest day, like a full rest day. I mean, like if it's like a leisurely walk to get a coffee or something, like cool, but not like a power walk around the park. I am
3 miles an hour max.
Full on rest day where it's like, you know, you wake up, if you want to fucking stay home all day, stay home.
Today is Thursday, July 14th. I am checking in to go to Rumble Boxing. I have never been to this class before. Going somewhere new, I'm like, okay, thinking 24 hours in advance, where am I gonna park? How early do I have to arrive? What do I have to wear? Am I gonna be wearing the same thing as everyone else? Do I have to bring like water or snacks or drinks? Is there gonna be anyone else there? Am I gonna be the only person there? What's it gonna be like? I have no idea. We're gonna do this. Oh my gosh, I have like a mouthful of food. We're gonna do this and I'll let you know.
She did so great.
That was
so great.
the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm not kidding.
You killed it!
I think I'm gonna be able to walk tomorrow.
You're gonna be great.
I just got done at my first class. I am shaking in places that I've never shaken before. I'm quite literally speechless. All right, Miss V, what do you have planned for us today?
So today we're gonna do a full body workout.
Okay.
Everything we do is like very dynamic. So it's a lot of lower body, upper body at the same time with weights, so that as you're doing that, you're also engaging your core. A lot of balance work today as well. And then we're also gonna get you on the machine a little bit more.
The machine
Yay,
chair.
the machine! The Tories.
This is our first personal training session, like a full one.
Yeah.
So.
You hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect.
Oh!
Are you
too much
show.
9:18 a.m. I'm going to Soul Cycle feeling like little egg that's about to get fried. I think that was the hardest Soul Cycle class I've ever been to. And I don't know if it's because I'm also sore from yesterday, but I am sopping wet. Like, you could wring me out like a towel. I can feel the whole back of the seat is now wet too, and it feels like I'm going down a slip and slide sitting in the car, so.
It is day 6 of the first week.
I'm so sore. My review of week 1 is that I've never been so hungry in my life. I can eat like I've never been able to eat before.
It's because your body's working so much and then you're like craving nutrition.
Yeah.
Nutrients. But you're like in an adjustment mode because you're getting into it.
Today we did mat Pilates, and I would say
this is the hardest of it all.
we both came in like bright and cheerful today. I think this is like
We're
a
like,
good sign.
It's summer.
For today, I don't even know if I can stand up. Oh, the battery's about to die anyway, so.
Perfect.
Happy weekend. I am about a week and a half in to my new workout schedule routine thing. I'm getting ready right now. I'm going to my one-on-one workout with V at her little studio, and when I go, I just like to put on some sunscreen for the drive there, put on some Aquaphor so my lips aren't chapped.
Hello, happy Monday. Today we're gonna do mainly upper body and core, because that's what Morgan requested.
I did.
Then we're gonna use this super intense booty band. We're gonna do a little bit of booty work because you can never get enough booty.
I love how you said we're gonna do band, and I was like, upper body.
Yeah. You're still gonna do the band.
But I'm sitting here, it's mid-July, and when I think about my life this year, I just get really sad because I just feel like I haven't really accomplished much of anything this year. Like, I feel like this has been one of my worst years.
Did you film this weekend?
I did.
Yay, how'd it go?
I've never gone this long without posting, so now I'm like paranoid.
Don't be paranoid.
know.
I feel like if anything, people just miss you. Last 3, so good. 2, last one, hold it up.
Like, I recognize that I have so many amazing things in my life. I have so many like, I have so many things that are going well in the grand scheme of things, but when I like tunnel vision onto all the things that I'm nitpicking, I'm just like, wow, this has been like a really horrible year. It's like we see all these people online and we're like, we're gonna do all these things, and if you go for a walk every day, and if you eat well every day, and if you work out every day, and if you take care of yourself, and if you give yourself the time to take a break, it's all gonna be good and better and wholesome and whatever, and all your problems are just gonna magically fly away because you're doing all these good things for yourself. So I started doing all these good things for myself, and then I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, why do I still feel so horrible all the time? Like, when does that kick in? Like, when does it all like magically like come together and like things are gonna be good and great and grand again, and I'm gonna wake up and not want to get hit by a fucking crater? Like, when does that happen? I'm not exactly sure.
Bring in hold, 8 little pulses in and out. 8, 7, 6.
I guess the point of that is that I'm just feeling a tad bit unmotivated. I feel like I can't accomplish anything. Like, time's just going by so fast and I can't seem to get it together.
We're doing it together. Go.
Things are gonna fall back together, and I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know what day that's gonna randomly hit me, but things are gonna fall back together. Other than that, the workouts that I'm doing actually do make me feel really good, and I like doing it.
Good job.
Well, that was fucking depressing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you an update. Maybe not today. Okay. Okay, so this morning I kind of made a big life decision, and I've now accepted that for out of my control reasons, my house isn't getting done anytime in the foreseeable future. I went to look at apartments, and I, like, kind of on the spot signed a lease for an apartment. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling like my arms are getting a little stronger, so I'm excited.
The gym members are amazing here. Oh yes, you know what's going on now.
Just about killed me into the ground. She was about to have.
Thank you, Miss V.
Thank you.
She's cleansing with the Clorox wipes.
Yay, we're clean here.
Essentials.
So fresh and so clean, you know?
Ooh. Good morning, everyone. It is so freaking early right now. It is 6:50 a.m. We're not talking we're talking I didn't eat this morning yet because when I work out this early, I'm not hungry this early. One, I'm not hungry this early. Two, I don't have time to be making some sort of egg concoction at 5:30 in the morning. Like, I don't have time for that. I do, but I didn't wake up early for that. So I like to do it fasted if it's this early. One shoe on, one to go. Ow. You know, a few years ago, Jillian Michaels' Biggest Loser era, they would always say on that show, the hardest part of working out is putting your shoes on. I have to say that I completely disagree, and that is 100% a false statement. That was the easiest part of what I'm about to do. Okay. So I just finished. I feel really good, but sometimes I still have so much spazzing around in my brain that I kind of have to walk it off. But here, do you hear that? That's exactly what I'm about to tell you. Around this area, there's a lot of construction going on. So I'm walking around and looking at all the construction sites, and because they're like real contractors, they have to put, you know, the company that they work for and the whole permit shebang, they have to put it like on one of these construction fences. So I'm walking around like up and down the streets of this neighborhood, and I'm taking pictures of the companies that are on the fences, and I figure I could start calling them and see if any of them want to build my house. Is that crazy? Friday morning Rumble class.
Today, we're gonna do, I have this really bomb leg series with the band.
Oh, fun!
Yeah.
Fun! Amazing!
It's really spicy. And then we're gonna do upper body. Yeah. And then we have a new combination of upper body and core that we're gonna do on the machine as well. Full higher, squeeze, down forward, nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop.
That is so hard.
Yay! So
I was like, I look like a doofus, and she's like, you look amazing. You look like you're on an app or something, like being filmed, how they do like the demo, and I'm like the person at home. It's like the Instagram versus the reality.
No!
It is 6 in the morning. Last night and this morning is the first time that I really looked at myself in the mirror and been able to visually see a difference.
Here we go. Good. 55. Lay down on your back and forth.
So in terms of food, honestly, every single day is really different. I kind of just wake up, whatever I can find to shove in my mouth, that's what I shove in my mouth. Majority of things that I eat are very, very simple because I know that it's a thing now that people really like to cook. For any potential men that are watching that think I might be like a good potential wife suitor, just know I would rather get hit by a fucking car than have to figure out how to cook a meal. I don't enjoy doing it. It's not something that brings me like peace and meditation and self-fulfillment. It's something that makes me fucking rage inside. I'll show you my pantry. Things are very simple, okay? Like I go for this a lot. I go for the rice cakes a lot. I go for these a lot. I go for the pretzels and hummus a lot. So if I'm really in the mood to treat myself, sweet green, build your own salad. That is a big fucking chunk of tofu. I don't know how I feel about that big of a chunk. I just want to put it out there. This is the most vulnerable video that I've ever posted, and we're just putting everything out there. I cut out meat and dairy around April, May-ish. Okay, and just so Freely the Banana Girl doesn't make a really fucking mean video about me, I don't, you know how everyone like identifies as something these days? I don't identify as vegan, and I don't want to. Every single category in your life, if you're vegan, has to be vegan, and my lifestyle does not represent that, okay? I got some bags in the back that I'm not gonna get rid of them. I'm not. I'm gonna be so honest, because I know that people on the internet want everyone to be like the higher person, you know, like, oh, I'm elevating my lifestyle and I'm ethically perfect and I'm eco-friendly, all these things, but I'm like, I truly am I'm a bitch that likes things to be easy. But also, this is me being vulnerable, so please be nice. I am a bitch that can binge eat food like no other. I don't do it as bad as I used to. Like I would say over the past 3 years, I've kind of like ironed that phase of my life out. But back in the day, 2012 to 2018, oh, a bitch could go through multiple drive-thrus multiple times a day and be like, fuck me up. I don't know if you've ever had a binge eating cycle that's like really intense where like you physically cannot stop. But that used to be my whole entire life, and like, I don't like to revisit that topic often. But anyway, I feel like if I'm going to be restrictive enough to cut out meat and cut out dairy, that there needs to be some wiggle room so I don't get too restrictive and then explode into a whole massive binge cycle, if that makes any sense at all. I know that everyone got mad at Kim Kardashian when she was like, I'm 95% vegan, but like that's exactly how I feel. Like I'm not telling myself that I'm never gonna have a fucking chicken tender again in my entire life until the day I die. I'm not telling myself that I'm never gonna consume a fucking pumpkin cream cold brew again until the day I die. Like in day-to-day life, I don't eat meat or dairy and I haven't in months, but if I go to a birthday party and there's a piece of cake there, I'm probably gonna have a piece of fucking cake. Or if I go to New York with Trinity and I have a fucking piece of pizza, like that's gonna be okay with me. Things that make fond memories, then like eat the fucking cheese or whatever you wanna do, you know? However, I do wanna say, it's August now, when I can do it and when I can stick to it, I feel like my body gives me little rewards and it's like, congratulations, bitch, you're not gonna feel like absolute garbage all day because this is what we want you to do. That was a good update, I guess. So it is Tuesday. I'm definitely running late this morning because I cannot for the life of me get my hair to do what the hair should be doing. It looks like a hot freaking mess. I don't even know where anything is. Two favorite things in the world. One, Alani Nu pre-workout. Good white powder. I'm gonna take this open face glass in the car with me because desperate times call for desperate measures. And also when I say that I'm late, it means that I'm not on time to be 15 minutes early. We are somehow awake. You know how I feel about the thing in my mouth. You know I love it. We're at the top of week 4 and I'm starting to feel really good. What would you say is like the normal time that someone can see like some sort of progress?
Different for everybody because everyone's body's so different. And it depends on like how many times you're actually working out consistently every week. So for you, it's been pretty much like 6 days a week. You've been working out for like 4 weeks now.
Yeah. I've never gotten this much activity in my life.
It's amazing.
I'm like a sedentary bitch.
The first 2 weeks are typically the hardest because your mind and your body is kind of just like fighting it. Building routine definitely takes at least like 2, 3, sometimes even like 4 weeks before it starts to feel like, oh, this feels, now it's not even like I have to think about it, it's just like a part of my life. I loved how you started by saying that you feel really good.
Yeah,
because that's what fucking matters. And if you're feeling good, then that's like all we could ever want. And then like all of the other shit just comes as like bonuses.
I thought we could do a grocery haul because whatever I decide to put in my big mouth, that apparently matters. I'm not gonna eat these, they're actually just for aesthetic purposes. First things first, we have a little Cape Cod trail mix, the only nutting that is going on in my life. Oh my gosh. I am a die-hard fan for a Honeycrisp apple. Like, look how beautiful these are. 2 juicy avocados. Don't ask me how I even know what the fuck a scone is because I'm not sure that I've ever even had a scone. I've never been a pastry party girl. I just saw these. They're vegan blueberry scones. Okay, so okay, a little crumbly. I don't know why I was craving a scone because it tastes like the driest biscuit ever. My mouth is like, I feel like pears are the most massively underrated thing on God's green earth. Justice for pears. So I haven't experimented all that much in the dairy-free cheese cult. I got 2 different kinds because the only vegan cheeses that I've ever tried in my entire life are like throw up in my mouth style bad. Like they're not good. 2 different brands. I'm gonna go in with low expectations and say that they're probably not great. A version of me from the future is here to tell you don't fucking buy either of those because they're both really fucking bad. I'm gonna go in with low expectations and say that they're probably not great. I am in love with these. I'm going to the altar. I'm in love. Classic little strawberries. A really good thing to ask someone the first time you hang out with them is what is their lettuce of choice. And every time someone says arugula, I know that we're gonna be friends for a really long time. Okay, where's the other? I don't know where I'm going. I just got a little lost. Yeah. Next bag. Bananas. Juicy little peaches. 1 thing of jasmine rice. 2 sweet potatoes. Classic, the olive of the oil. And I also got a little plant protein because I like to make protein pancakes. And what I also like to put on the protein pancakes is dates. I don't know why. People are always surprised when I say that I'm a date girl. I like dates, and for some reason that like blows people's mind every time. I guess I don't look like the type of person that would like dates, but I do. One of my favorite food groups just happens to be frozen food, and these frozen burritos are one of my meals of choice, unfortunately. I also got this at the grocery store. I got a guac, I got a salsa. Another weird thing that I've been craving, a waffle, specifically the blueberry scones and the blueberry waffles. I can't explain it to you. I don't know. That's the grocery haul. Okay, we're live. It is 7 a.m. August 4th. We're on our way this morning to SoulCycle. Thought today I could bring you with me. I'm hoping I wake up a little bit first though. All these moms are looking at me because I'm like, I'm going to SoulCycle. It's 7 a.m. I have my drink. All right, we're gonna walk in. We see V. She's standing here, she's ready. Then we come over, we have Miss Mara. She's gonna check us in. Get your shoes and your water from Mara. Our lovely ladies. Lockers galore. I do get feisty over my locker.
Oh, is that one yours?
This one's mine, just so,
77,
you know,
baby.
if anyone wants to rob me, this is where my stuff is.
Welcome.
This is like her kingdom. This is her domain.
Welcome.
Okay, it looks a lot scarier than it is. For the longest time, I sat right here, and I just got brave enough to move right here. Just clip right in. You're riding, you're gliding. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. You forget you're here 45 minutes later, and then it's over. If someone's never been here before and they're scared, they're terrified out of their mind, they don't know what to expect, they're scared of you, what would you say?
I understand that it can be kind of intimidating, it can be kind of scary. I mean, it always is just trying new things, right? We all know that. The thing about SoulCycle that I found that like eased my anxiety a little bit about coming when I first started was that it's totally dark, aside from like these little candles and maybe the instructor lights a couple of times throughout class.
That's why I like it.
The biggest thing is we're just having fun. So it's not serious. It's not serious.
No, it's not serious.
You're riding a bike, you're dancing to the music, you're having fun, you're sweating as you're doing it.
The reason that I keep coming back, I've never left worse off than I came.
There's been times where I'm teaching and I'm just crying. I know, I'm okay. I'm okay. But you know, life, whatever. It's not like obviously permanently fixed, but for the time being, I feel better.
Yeah.
You know?
I
So-
think for me, who's addicted to my phone, it's nice because you have to put your phone like outside for 50 minutes. And
Yeah.
it's like I have to force myself to be occupied by something else.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have a break from all
Yeah.
electronics. So after 13 SoulCycle classes, 6 boxing classes, 5 training sessions with V, 4 mat Pilates classes, a lot of tears, and a lot of soreness, we are here for the moment of truth. And I was gonna say that if these pants don't fit, that I'm not gonna care, but if these pants don't fit after all of this effort and work I put in, I'm gonna be honestly like questioning a lot of things. Here we go. The woman was too stunned to speak.
Do just what you want. You're the one to try.
The thing is, in theory, do they fit? Yes. Like I can move around, I can spin, I can shimmy, I can shake. I would say that this is my correct size. This is a 31, if you're wondering. Why can there not be a pair of jeans that don't have a hole to the center of the fucking earth right here? I guess I'm missing the point that I like reached the goal that I was going for, and I should just acknowledge that, be happy with that. This also isn't how I would wear them, so maybe let me try to like put something better on. Okay, now we're talking key glockin'. Like that is significantly better. This is still an issue. Everyone wants a fat ass, but no one talks about how difficult it is. I do have to say, I feel really freaking amazing. I haven't felt this good. Just like my brain, my body, my spirit, all the things that like Oprah talks about. I haven't felt this good since probably high school when I was like on the dance team running 3 miles every day. Obviously I'm not a doctor, but that leads me to believe that all of these things that the people tell you to do, you know, go for walks, drink a lot of water, take care of yourself, eat foods that aren't fucking crazy every single day of your life, you know, try to work out as much as you can. All these people, they're on to something. After 30 some vigorous days of really, really hard work and a lot of effort, my pants fit. Small steps make great progress, kids. What if the button just like completely bursted and like the ass ripped down the seams? That would be, I think that would be my 13th reason. Everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for coming to my knockoff Jacqueline's journey. Just to put a few things out there, this was never about losing a specific number of weight on the scale. I would literally rather die than stand on a scale. I don't weigh myself, I don't count calories. I would literally rather go for a walk on the freeway. None of those numbers feel relevant to me to even have in my brain at all. It was about not treating my body like a human garbage disposal and not waking up every day feeling like absolute ass fucking trash. It was about the mental clarity, it was about the confidence, and to conclude my very low budget research project, the mental transformation for me, I feel was way bigger than the physical transformation. And I also just wanted to say that if you're wanting to get in any new sort of routine, like start with something small, you know? Go for a walk every day. I don't know, do like a Chloe Ting workout video, the Alexis Ren ab workout video, fucking slaps. Like I just really want to say that, like you don't have to have trainers, you don't have to have all these bougie fitness classes, you don't have to have like a really strict nutrition plan. All you have to do is do whatever feels best for you, do whatever you're capable of doing, do whatever you have time to do, and do whatever makes you feel good, you know? And also I just want to give all of the love that my heart has the capacity to give to V for helping me along this whole thing, guiding me through this whole thing. She is sincerely one of the greatest people that I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. I admire that so much, that she is just so passionate about what she does. So if you need a little inspiration, go check out V on Instagram. I will have everything linked down below. And also, if you live in Denver, come to her SoulCycle classes. They're so mind-blowingly amazing. Oh, and I also just wanted to throw it out there that if you live in Denver, I will be at the SoulCycle class 9:30 next Sunday, September 18th. So if you want to come hang out, come hang out. Yeah, this was I've never done a video like this. So if you like this kind of video, let me know. Trying something new while my other thing that I had going on is currently in legal shambles. So that is all I have to say today. I love you all so much and I will see you so soon. Okay, bye.